everyone, it's me, Mary Mask, doing another video with my voice because I love torture you guys with my awful English. Just kidding, it's not that horrible, except when I make a British accent out of nowhere. I apologize for making such a horrible British accent, but the truth is that I just drank a little bit of tea, a splendid tea that is quite, eu não consigo fazer sotaque britânico. Anyway, if you already know this channel, you might be aware that we've reached 500 subs. And actually, it's been a very long while, like what, a year? Yeah, I made like several versions of this video already. Like, I think I made 7 scripts, 10 different recordings that I did not like any of them. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna do this thing again. I'm gonna redo everything. I got no script. I'm just gonna be here talking to you in front of my computer, saying whatever, answering your questions. And I'll try my best to make a good English so you can understand me. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make a British accent again. I was kidding. You were all so fool to believe that I wouldn't do a British accent again. Oh, I hate my British accent. Anyway, let's gonna answer your questions now because I've already made you guys wait for too long, like a year by this point. So yeah, I'm gonna answer them in English and Portuguese because some Brazilian people ask some questions in Portuguese. So yeah, I'm gonna answer them in Portuguese. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. First question. What series / cartoons, animes do you like to watch? Okay, series, I would say I like stupid. Don't blame me for it. I like watching Friends. I think it's funny. Like, it's cute and funny. And I don't know, my mother likes it, and every time she watches it, she just laughs like hysterically, and I think that's funny. It's cool. Now cartoons, I like Miraculous Ladybug, Steven Universe, Lego Ninjago, Hello Boss, Hazbin Hotel, and Arcane. That is a masterpiece. I love Arcane. It's just so great, and I don't even like League of Legends. I'm indifferent to League of Legends. Like, people hate it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to judge something I never played before, but I don't like League of Legends. So, like, it is a big deal when you like Arcane. No, actually, Arcane is a masterpiece. I wouldn't blame you for liking that. It's just too perfect. The expressions of the characters, the art style. Now, animes, I don't watch anime. I apologize. Does Underverse count as an anime? I guess it does. So yeah, Underverse, X-Tale, Epic Tale, Glitch Tale, that's it, my favorite ones. And there's also that other one that seems interesting, I guess is Crush Tale. Interesting. I want to hear more about it. But yeah, these are the stuff that I like to watch. And I also like Stranger Things. I forgot to mention that. Really cool. Okay, let's go for the next one. That is in Portuguese, so I'm gonna change to Brazilian mode, everyone. Goodbye.
Brasil!
Há quanto tempo você faz músicas, animações? Digo, há quanto tempo você tem esse hobby desses projetos que você faz? Bom, vamos lá, né? Eu desenho desde quando me conheço por gente. Agora, desenho digital eu comecei mesmo, acho que lá pra 2018, final de 2018, assim, bem no finalzinho mesmo, até agora. Músicas, eu faço música desde acho que 2020 ou 2019, eu não lembro. Mas música é mais um hobby do hobby. É um hobby dos hobbies que eu faço. Agora, animações eu comecei bem recentemente também. Tipo, o máximo que eu fiz agora foram aquelas animações lá de The Player's Fate, que é o Winter Conflict, o especial de um ano, o 1º de abril. O 1º de abril é horrível. Não, eu fiz correndo pra poder chegar no dia certo, mas eu acho que o melhor mesmo é o de um ano e o Winter Conflict. Mas eu pretendo evoluir um pouquinho em animação pra conseguir fazer a série do The Player's Fate. Vai ser muito legal, vai ter muita porradaria, tiro e futebol e samba, curtição, carnaval, Brasil! Okay, I'm done with that. I'm not gonna speak Portuguese again. Just kidding, I will. Oh my god! Congrats on the 500 subs. That's a lot of people. Thanks, buddy. It actually is 500 subs. It's a lot of people. 500 people. Oh my goodness. Do you have a favorite AU? And what's your favorite sans and phrase character design along the AUs? Okay, I guess my favorite AU is Underverse, but like it's a mix of all of other AUs in there. So X-Tale. It's beautiful. It's great. It's amazing. It's really cool. Everyone is cool. All the designs of the X-Tale characters are beautiful. They're magnificent. They're purple, just like William Afton. That's the plot twist. So X-Yester is secretly William Afton, and he'll be showing up in the next FNAF movie. It's him. It's X-Yester. It was him all along. The man behind Okay, let's go for the next question before this thing gets even weirder. Português. Opa, meus parabéns pelos tão merecidos 500 inscritos. Obrigado. Você vai ganhar mais, tenho certeza. Um dia, talvez, se pá, top 10 melhores expressões de São Paulo, se pá. Mas obrigado, colega. O que levou a fazer essas animações incríveis de Undertale e Deltarune? Bom, eu sempre gostei de animações a minha vida inteira. Eu cresci vendo um filme da Disney, Steven Universo, e eu fiquei, nossa, isso é muito legal. Um dia eu quero fazer isso aí. Aí eu consegui uma mesa digitalizadora, fiquei muito feliz. E aí o que aconteceu? Eu fui mexendo no Photoshop da vida, um Animate, eu fiquei, nossa, eu não sei, eu queria animar as minhas séries mesmo, mas eu acho que eu não tenho habilidade o suficiente pra isso ainda. Aí o que? Eu conheci Undertale. Aí eu fiquei completamente maravilhada quando eu conheci Undertale e posteriormente Underverse. E nossa, Underverse, olha ali! O Croissants! Nossa, que foda! Eu fiquei completamente maravilhada com Underverse e Undertale. Eu quer saber, eu vou fazer isso também. Aí surgiu The Player's Fate, que eu queria começar a fazer animações de Undertale também. Agora The Player's Fate é o quê? Uma série animada que eu vou fazer praticamente sozinha. Eu tenho que melhorar em animação, porque acho que aquilo ali não tá bom, não. Nossa, eu odeio a animação do 1º de abril, minha nossa senhora. Anyway, I guess I could answer your question pretty nicely, actually, with no British accent. Oh no, now I have a British accent. No, you make me have a British accent, please stop. Next question, everyone. Oh my god, congrats, you really deserve them. Thank you, buddy. How did you get the idea to create the Glitchtale Agony AU? And from all your songs, remixes, and artwork, which one is the one you like the most? I'm gonna answer the second one first. My music in general, I guess the ones that I like that are originally made by me are Frisk's theme in The Player's Fate, Caster's theme, that if I had adjusted the sound more appropriately, it would have been better, but I like the idea behind Caster's theme from The Player's Fate. And my favorite one of all is Kara's theme, that is Karma. I've made like 80 different remixes of his theme on FL Studio that I've never finished, and I don't think I ever will, but there is one that I want to finish. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna make a video filled with all my unfinished Kara's theme that I've made on FL Studio. Like, there are a lot of them, a lot, but that's because I just love his theme so much, because it was the first song that I made originally that sounded good, and I did not have any musical theory behind it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this like C and then go to B. Yay! Song, music, really cool. Okay, now from my remixes, my favorite one definitely is the Look at Me Now one, because I never liked the original drop from Look at Me Now. Like, I thought it was really cool, like the idea, like, yeah, look at me now, but then the drop is just, it's not for me. So I try like doing a remix with a version that I would like to hear it, that type of stuff, you know? But my favorite song remix I ever done is Kara's theme, but in Brazilian funk. It's just so cool. Like, no, it's fire, yo! It's fire! It's amazing! It's fire! I love this expression when the song is really cool. It's fire! Really cool. Okay, from artwork, I think it's really difficult. I think like from the recent ones, I would say Asriel from The Player's Fate that I've made, because I learned how to make some cool fire effects, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this thing where Asriel is gonna have some cool fire powers. And Botafoguense! That was a Brazilian joke, you're not gonna get it. But I guess like my favorite artwork of all is one that I made 2 years ago for the FNAF 7th anniversary, for the Sister Location one, because I tried drawing Ennard and I had no idea how he was seen in the back, and I made that thing up and it turned out really cool, and I was like, you know, it was pretty great actually, I admit it was pretty nice. But there's also one that is still not done, that is the poster for the Player's Fate series that I'm still working on. It's just a sketch, but I really like the idea, and I think it's gonna turn out to be a very cool poster. I've always wanted to make a poster. It's gonna be really cool. There's some things I want to add, maybe change the logo. I forgot changing the logo. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now let's answer the first question, that is how I created the Glitchtale Agony AU. That if you don't know, I have a story of mine, a fan story, that I mixed Glitchtale, the Undertale AU of Glitchtale, with Five Nights at Freddy's. And I I made a story called Glitchtale Agony that basically there's like a monster village on the surface with the FNAF animatronics, but the animatronics are not robots, they are monsters, and the humans like have magic, but they don't know about the magic, and William Afton is obsessed with the magic, and it's like basically FNAF but in the universe of Undertale, actually Glitchtale, because there is Hollow Beast that has one of the coolest themes I've ever done, and my cat is trying to interrupt my recording. I do not like this. My cat is trying to stop my recording. Okay, I'll be right back. Gato, o que tu quer, seu gato? Eu tenho que falar português com o meu gato, porque senão ele não entende. Eu viro pra ele falando inglês, ele não responde. Mas se eu ouvir ele falando português, ele também não responde, porque ele é um gato, ele não sabe das coisas. Imaginei eu com um gato aqui gravando. Legal. Eu até esqueci o que eu tava falando, né? Hollow Beast, né? Let me switch to English, actually. And there's Hollow Beast that is basically Betty, but she's Elizabeth Afton. It's kind of weird, but she has a really fire theme that I made. Really cool. And I actually made a remake of this on FL Studio, but I still don't like a few things. I'm thinking about posting it, and when I think it's cool to be posted. I forgot how to speak English. It's because of my cat right here. I'm sorry. But yeah. Glitchtale Agony, really crazy story. But how I created that thing, I was like randomly on YouTube searching for something to watch in the pandemic, and then I saw a video from someone, I don't remember who, but it was an artist that mixed some miraculous ladybug characters, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that with Glitchtale. I'm gonna mix Glitchtale and FNAF, and then I opened Gacha Club. I used to do a lot of Gacha Club stuff. I remember I kind of missed those times. And I made 2 Gacha versions of a Betty baby from FNAF. There was a Betty that was an animatronic that I did not like, and one there was a baby that was humanoid, having some Among Us references. Those are the first sketches I made of this character. And then Bridget was born. Yeah, really cool. And then I created a backstory for her, and then I was like, you know what? This actually is a pretty interesting story. But now Bridget is just a random nobody. Actually, there's some cool things that I thought about her, and the main villains are William Afton and Elizabeth Afton, I mean Hollow Beast, and I made some soundtracks for that, but you know, that's how I created Glitchtale Agony. Pretty unexpected, I might say. But let's go for the last question, because my cat here, I feel like he wants to go away. Não vai embora não, gato. Você ficou enchendo o saco pra querer entrar, agora você quer sair? Não vou deixar você sair agora você vai gravar esse vídeo comigo. Fala alguma coisa, Milk. Precisamente. Okay, now let's go for the last question that it's in Portuguese. So, oi Mary, tudo bom contigo? Tudo bem. Eu sempre me perguntei, como você pode ser uma pessoa tão da hora? Ah, que isso, cara, eu nem sou tão da hora assim.
Nossa, eu fico emocionado assim.
Eu tento. Obrigada pelo elogio. Acho que agora já dá pra terminar o vídeo. Eita, não, peraí, eu tô falando português. É culpa do gato. Gato, agora você vai ter que sair, porque senão eu vou ficar falando português. Eu não quero falar português. Pode sair. Isso. One second, I'm gonna open the door for my cat. I'll be right back. Vamos, gato, vem. Quer ir embora? Você ficou enchendo o saco pra querer entrar, você entrou, e aí você quer sair agora. Você é muito bipolar, seu gato. Gato chato, doido. Are we still there? Yeah. Anyway, I guess that was the video, everybody. I finally made this video for you. I am sorry for making you guys wait for too long, but you know, I'm in the last year of high school and a lot of stuff are happening. I don't know how to speak. I'm sorry. Anyway, like, it's just really complicated, and then I thought of recording this video again because I just did not like any of the other versions, and then I thought, if I don't like the versions that I've made, I need to do it again until I like it. And I think now I like the version that I made for this video, and I hope you guys can enjoy this video too, even with me speaking British out of nowhere, speaking weird things in Portuguese. I am sorry for that, but yeah, I guess my voice sounds really different when I speak Portuguese, but I hope you have enjoyed this video. And I just wanted to say for the last time, thank you for the 500 subs. It is really important to me to see that there are people that are supporting my work, and interesting to see the art that I've made. I am an artist. I don't know how to say this word. Artist. Proparoxítona. Anyway, I hope you had enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!